Hello, welcome to Guides Everything, a podcast ranging in subjects from sex to astrophysics. This time there will be a launch. After more than 35 years of playing role-playing games and being a game designer for almost that long, there was first the Mega role-playing system, which I published together with Bent Brakas back in 1987, which aimed to be the most realistic role-playing game around, and possibly achieved that goal. And then there was a scale down, a more simplification, but yet very realistic Sword and Sorcery coming out in 1991. And then there was the refinement of that in 2001, the Amar role-playing game, which came out as version 2 a few years later, and then came out on a wiki, which was the www.d6gaming.org, d6gaming.org. There you will find the full-fledged Amar role-playing game. Very simple game actually, but has a lot of additives to it, like a lot of skills, magic spells, items, all kinds of stuff, but the core role-playing system is very, very simple. Now, there was a question on Reddit just last week where somebody asked if I were going to introduce 5-year-olds to role-playing game, what is the simplest role-playing game out there? While I have been playing Amar with as young as 5-year-olds and very successfully so up until 7, 8, 9-year-olds and of course older and adults, I decided to take on the challenge of reducing Amar even more so. I've been on a simplification route for the past at least 10 years and have written a lot of one-page books together with Brendan Martin and tried to simplify everything. Every contract I do, everything I do, I try to put it down on one page. Now, I tried to see if I can get Amar into a one-page rule system. And I'm proud to present the launch of Amar Lite, which also can be found now on d6gaming.org. Up in the left top corner, there is the main page link, which goes to the main page of Amar, and right under there you will find the Amar Lite link. And that is a one-page game. The rule system is dead simple. It's very, very simple. It keeps with the Amar philosophy that everything you do, you have a characteristic in Amar Lite, which could be strength, and if you try to lift something, you roll a dice, you add your strength, and you're supposed to reach some kind of difficulty rating given by the game system. Now, fighting in Amar Lite is also very, very easy. You have a melee skill, which is a close combat skill, and that is the skill you use to hit your opponent. You just throw a dice, you add your melee skill, and if that is higher than the opponent's throwing a dice, adding his melee skill, you hit. There is no hit location, there is no complications, this is a very, very simple game. It's only 11 characteristics, which forms the basis of the body of the character, the skills of the character, the magic of the character. There's no other skills or attributes or anything else. It's just 11 characteristics, that's it for the game. And that covers everything. And then you have a few game rules down that page, and on the bottom of the page there is 6 ready-made characters that you can just give to your players, and they can decide which of these 6 they will play. You can of course play more characters, you just create more characters. And you can play less players, you just decide which of those 6 characters are going into play. Or if you have 3 players, you can have 2 each. Any combination you want. And then I created the first Amar Lite adventure, which is linked on the bottom of that page, which is a one-page adventure. And that gives the players the possibility of testing out their characters, doing their first quest, rescuing the wife of a dwarf who has been captured by a pack of goblins. And you launch the players right into action, and they get to use several of these characteristics, among other things, the fighting abilities and the missile weapons and the magic abilities and the ability to sneak around and detect others and all kinds of stuff. So it's a fun little adventure that you can try out. And all in all, the Amar Lite with the first Amar Lite adventure can be read in, let's say, 15 minutes. It can be played in an evening. It probably takes a couple of hours to play. And it would be a fun thing if you could try it out and give me some feedback on what you think. But there we have it. On this podcast, there is the launch of the Amar Lite role-playing game system. And if you don't know what a role-playing game system is, and you came this far in this podcast, which is quite amazing, then you should actually have listened to the What is Role-Playing Games podcast first. And that will give you a whiff of what role-playing games are all in all. And then you can go back to this podcast and then onto d6gaming.org and look at the Amar Lite, play it for one evening, and tell me what you think. Thank you very much.